down, they'll run with Chubb. Fights through it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
56 to Mike. Hey, Haywood.
2nd and 3. It's caught by OBJ. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Check 31, check 31. Yo, go.
They'll try the left side. Arrington, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Ready, break.
First down.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. A give running right is Chubb, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And Elliott puts this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10 to 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just...
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally he has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 1st and 10, Beck. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check 61. Matchbox lights. Hey, exit. Yep. Shoot.
Looking to throw. Beck. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
A run for Nick Chubb. And some room to roam now. The 20. And all the way in to touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 49 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That second down play nets a -4.
61, matchbox, light.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Let's go.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 43 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Door. Hey, high 7.
Throwing it on 3rd and long. Back. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Set. Turn your pace. Let's go. Defense wins champ. Hut up. Hut.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On second down, Dobbins. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll set up a throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A final shot before break. Back. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now Chubb running right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Look at me. Zipper.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Ready. 60-yard.
Chubb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Pretty quiet, team. Pretty quiet.
On first down, Arrington. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a third down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Right back to Cotter here on first. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a second and 11. Throw caught left side. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Second and long. He's got Burton here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Set hut. Ready, go.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
Good job.
Juju Smith-Schuster. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
You can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Running for him, here's Chubb, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Nick Chubb stops short, and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Ready. Ready, go.
On first down, Dobbins. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at Week 1, oh good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in Week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. You'll pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Chubb. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Back. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about.
He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 27 yards there, a first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 64 yards. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And they give this time to the tailback. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. He'll look to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And his man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Hey, Charlie. Yes. Hey, check motion man.
Looking to throw. Back. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Back to throw. Back. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw on 3rd down. Back. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
It's a party now.
Get it. On 4th down. Back. Escaping the pressure right. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill, and defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Watch the safety creep. Go. Go.
Now back to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Next to score, Steelers 62. Browns 40.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Wide, get wide.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Steelers, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they obviously fall to 0.